Hey guys. All right, this is gonna be a long one. Might be two parts because it's long. A lot happened since my last video, and I gotta tell it because it's important. And you can get stuff out of it and how to deal with shit for sure. It's crazy. Okay, right after the last video that day, I went to sleep. Christy, that was taking care of me, took me up to investigators on 567, and they were like, I mean, I went into their place and I lit up, and I had two seeds. I haven't got my seeds back yet, as at this point, but I lit up, and it was like white. So I think these are people that knew. There's a there's a male and a female, and they're Christ investigators, and they said we're investigating everything you've been through since the portholes open in your head, and even before that. We're getting to the bottom of it, and that's the end of it. I said, good. So I'm with them now. So what they did, just to, and I'm just gonna make this short for you guys, like the top issues. I'm not gonna get into it. So they did their investigation for a day. I really didn't do nothing. Okay, gotta read. I gotta read what I wrote on my notes here. Okay, so they went and they knew all the players that I was involved with, all of them. The agency, the regents, the Legion, all the Christs that came to help me out. There's 4 or 5 of them over this 4 or 5 month period. I shot 2 of them in self-defense. As far as I concerned, it was getting my fucking seeds back, and I know they screwed me. Nevertheless, a day goes by, they talked about it, and they came and told me we found out some stuff we can tell you. And I'm like, okay, hit me. And they go, the regents, when one day when you were with the regents in their machines and or with them talking to them, you didn't see this, but one of them punched your innocence, like abuse. You don't, so that they're charging him. He said, one of these guys in the five or six level, we're charging him with abuse for punching your innocence. So my innocence was probably talking to him while I was sleeping, and he went and punched my innocence in my heart. And that's a no-no. You can get killed for that shit. And Christ does not like that at all. You hurt innocence and you're fucked. Never. Remember, this is a rule for everyone on the earth. Do not abuse innocence. Anyway, they told me that. That was news to me. At this point, they told me that, and at this point, they gave me now these light Christ, these light being Christ. I don't know what they're called. They just move you around. You don't even have to try. I had to do these dreams, more series of dreams that gave them the truth, so they'd be in me while I was sleeping, and I got 22 out of 25 seeds back. They kept 2. And this is like the 3rd day. And they're still doing the investigation. They're interviewing everybody that I was involved with. Um Hold on. Okay. Now they told me that one of the region priests punched my innocence. He's being charged. The 3 of the priests, or not, 3 of the other Christs, one of them couldn't do his job. He split. The first one I shot, they're investigating him. The third one, they're investigating them all. The fourth one, he's still around, yelling at me. They're investigating him now. So he came. He hates me. He thinks I shouldn't even be in St. Lucian or with Christ or anything because I shot him. This guy, the way he was talking, he's like an authority figure. Like I don't know how to explain it. Nothing bad can happen to him because he is perfect. That type of shit. I'm like, dude, you're a level 3 Christ. Shut up, right? Don't give me no shit. I'm above you, so fuck off, right? That's where we stood, right? And it's true, I am. I can see through your shit easy just by your attitude, the way you speak. So he came, and that's what we had with these Christ investigators. The Christ investigators brought him to me to have us talk, and I was just supposed to listen. Well, I'd never do that. I always have something to say. And then he left after the big argument of why I shot him. I told him why I shot him. I go, you fucking gave me to the Regents and you stole my fucking seeds again for the 4th goddamn time. And I told you not to from the beginning when I went to bed. And you did. So I shot you. End of fucking story. I got no time to play. If you're a fucking freak out fucking spider Christ deceiving prick, I'm fucking shooting you. And there here we are. They're investigating you. Christ comes back. These Christy Christ. So it's Christy and these 2 other Christ from a higher level. So 6 or 7, somewhere up there. This is where they took me. Turns out, well, what the fuck I went through hell, man. You ain't gonna believe this fucking video. I damn near died again. Fuck. So it's hard to get my brain around this. Turns out, a day or 2 later, this Christ I shot, he's slowly changing his story because the Christ that are investigating the whole thing told him about me and what I've been through and who I really am, which he neglected to even fucking do his own goddamn homework. It's like when you're a Christ and you're going to take care of somebody, depending on if it's an emergency or something, but you're going to be with this person taking care of them for months. Well, you need to know the backstory. And they don't give a fuck. All of them. All of them. Every fucking one is like that. I hope this video is working. I mean, the audio ain't crackling. I don't want to do it again. So bear with me. All right. So anyway, we covered that. After that, I had a series of dreams. It was a series of dreams. And in the dream, there were four dreams. They're the the dreams they gave me, these investigator light Christs, the male and the female. They were inside me watching me. They put me down in St. Lucian in my bed, totally exposed. I didn't want it because I'm sick of it. I'm totally exposed. They're up high, nice and safe, and I'm totally exposed down here in St. Lucian to the priestess, to the regents, to the agency. And they wanted it that way. Plus, I was in a dream. I'd wake up after the first dream, and this is what I'm just going to tell it once. It's quick. I don't remember too much of it. It was me and my ex-girlfriend in this life. We were together, and she was saying that these people were after her. Well, I got to save her because I love her. So I'm making bombs, chemical bombs, bombs, pipe bombs, shit like that. I'm making them with bomb making materials, and that's all I did. And strategies. We were working out strategies on how to get these guys. And I'd wake up. That's what the whole dream was about. And it lasted about 3 hours. And I'm running around with my girlfriend making strategies and scenarios on how to get the bad guys. Because my girlfriend said they were bad guys. In the dream, my girlfriend is my ex-girlfriend from this life I'm living now. Yeah, it's always the same. Who it actually was the priestess in me doing the dream. Now, the main dream was a format from, I think, the light Christs. Priestess didn't know nothing about this. So she come into my dream because I'm alone and exposed on St. Lucian, and she would play out the dream with me. And what the dream was her turning me against the bad guys. I'm being attacked by bad guys. That's what she'd say. And I'm like, well, let's get to fucking warring because this ain't happening to my girlfriend. And she convinced me, and I'm making fucking bombs, pipe bomb, things like that. You get it. And strategies in this dream. But when I woke up, I realized it was a priestess, and the priestess was trying to turn me and my mind against Christ and the truth. So I would join her story and her lie that she made up earlier. I would join her and we'd be together again, fighting the man. But it was all bullshit on her side. The light Christ were watching and recorded the fucking dreams, and there were 4 of them, almost exactly the same. Okay? And they knew what was going on from the priestess point of view and from my point of view, and how she manipulates me by using my ex-girlfriend from this life and my dog, things I love. Priestess was manipulating that, turning it around to where I would join her and we wouldn't have this division. Well, she's leaving me. Supposedly she left, but she comes back every fucking chance she gets. And she finds me through the loogies. I wake up in the morning, I got loogies coming in, going down and up. Coming in here in my temple on the left side. Now, this is important, the left and the right. Remember that. They come in here 4 times. It was like that. By the fourth fucking dream that I can remember, I had four dreams. Could have been more. I don't know. By the fourth dream, I'm pulling out the loogies and I'm pissed. So I'm just grabbing them and I'm fucking yanking them. And it hurts. And they're all up in my head. Only my head. I felt a little connection from my innocence once and I released it again. So she can't get a stranglehold there. With all that, by fourth dream, the fourth dream came and I somehow cut my ethereal skins that are wrapped close to my body here, around my bones, around my flesh. There are ethereal skins, and I cut them. So I'm in fucking pain. Not pain like super duper pain, but it hurts. My teeth are moving and everything. Christ takes me up, gets the lowdown. I'm like, I got a tear in my skin somewhere. As I talk about this, the pain's coming back. Psychosomatic shit. He takes me to the hospital. The nurse stitches me up, sucks the weeping out. What they do is it's called weeping. So when you cut your skin, I call it blood, ethereal blood. So they suck all the ethereal blood out. If that shit gets in your nerves, you're fucking done. It can kill you. This stuff can kill you. Okay, if it gets in the right place, in your heart, in your brain, in your eyes, you're fucked. You're fucking done. So anyway, they heal me up, stitch me up somewhere in my face. She stitches up the wound and it stops bleeding. She sucks out all the blood. And what they do is they take a syringe and they stick it, and they can see the blood piling up, gooping up into a little blob area. And they'll stick the syringe in and suck it all out. Then they'll stick a cotton in there, some kind of cotton stuff, and it absorbs any other. But they seal up the wound so it stops bleeding. Where the blood comes from, I don't know. You know, I'm not that fucking medical into it. So she does that, the pain's gone away. I'm a guy who spent fucking hours, not hours, but a long time taking these fucking loogies out. And Christ is helping, but he takes too goddamn long, and I ain't got fucking time to do. I gotta go live my fucking life here on Earth. So I wake up, I ain't laying in bed for another 6 hours while the fucking Christ sees the loogies and takes them out. I'm like fucking ripping them out of my head, and that's what caused the fucking tear in the skins. Plus, she's put them in there. I don't know how many times, so all my skins are all fucked up and loose. Well, this time I cut the skin by accident. If it was me or if it was the loogies, I don't fucking know, but it happened. The fourth dream, same goddamn dream of making bombs, ex-girlfriend, all that. And I didn't want to go back down to St. Lucian, but he made me go back down to St. Lucian. He needs more information from the dreams. I'm like, fuck. I go down, this is yesterday. I go down. I go to sleep. Christ is in me watching, recording the dreams. Same dream happens. I wake up, loogies are in my head. Each time I woke up, priestess is talking in my head. The loogies are in there. This is huge what's happening now. I'm pissed off because I want to go do C5 at Dan's house. And I want to look at the fucking bird migration. I haven't been out yet because it's fucking raining and everything. But anyway, I still want to go and do this shit. I gotta buy a new car with my fucking mom. I gotta do all this shit. But here I am pulling loogies out of my fucking head for fucking hours. I'm pissed off. I'm pulling loogies out. It's painful as shit. As I pull the loogies out, I get more blood, a thorough blood, and it's fucking hurt. My jaw right here is on fire. All my teeth in the bottom jaw are loose chiclets moving around. Physically. And the top. There's pain coming from my temple, and the blood is pouring out of these rips that are, again, the second time, are pouring out, but twice as much. So I know I got more than one breach. And I'm fucking ready to die. He hauls me up to the light place, 6 or 7, wherever we are, to his house. He's pulling all the loogies. The blood's coming in. The blood goes right to my goddamn jaw, the nerve in my jaw. Now, I don't know what you think pain is, but that's some of the worst fucking pain you can have. It's building up. It's building up. He's inside me looking at all this. He says, I can't handle all this myself. Runs me to the hospital up on the 6 or 7. They come in and they see what's happening. The doctor's asking 100 goddamn questions about me. And the only thing I do, only fucking drugs I'm on, other than these bad boys, and they're crap. I don't even know they're. Well, they're like this is all I got. So they take away the pain. Not today. They didn't do shit. This pain was so bad. So my whole goddamn jaw is moving. It's all on fire from the nerve. This stuff is leaking into my nerve, just coating my fucking nerve. The nurse is sucking it out. She's also stitching it up. The doctor's stitching up breaches in my face. They pull out as many loogies as they can. Then Christ, who's sitting there watching all this, he's looking around. He shifts. He shifts to a different frequency, let's say. And there's other loogies just dormant sitting there. And he yells it. There's other loogies. We gotta get them out. I'm fucking freaking out on my bed. Tears are rolling out of my eyes because the pain's so fucking bad. I'm twitching compulsively. I don't even fucking know. And I'm having visions. And I'm telling Christ the visions. Like I give a fuck. The pain was so goddamn bad, guys. So I spent all night, all day, till the 5 o'clock in bed, going through that. After the fucking dream. The dream was, and the priestess, she's in there talking. I wake up from the dream, she's in there talking. The loogies are going in, and there's other loogies in there that he never saw the first time. So this Christ can see too. So yeah, I forgot to tell you that. He can see inside in your soul of what's fucking going on. Then the fucking beauty of this whole goddamn thing, other than the pain, and it ain't beauty, I'm just saying that. He looks up and Christ says, if you don't make it, what do you want us to do? Christ is like, what do you mean if you don't make it? Well, there's so much blood in his face. If it gets into his brain, he's done. So what do you want to do? He goes, we got to get him out of here. And Christ explains, you got to get him out of here, which means take him away, far away from the priestess, so we can get a handle on this. And the doctor agreed, let's go. So they shipped me to the outpost, way far away, outside of St. Lucian, in the middle of fucking nowhere, the outpost. So I go to the outpost, going to the hospital there. Didn't know they had one, but they do. So I'm in the outpost. They had no other choice. They had to give me an St. Lucian because there's something going on with the loogies and the rips and the tears that Christ don't fucking get yet. New shit's happening as we speak. Finally, they get a handle on it at the outpost. And I'm awake watching all this. They're fucking hauling me around, dude. I'm telling you. And the pain that was in my teeth, I have no fucking teeth where the pain was. I have no fucking teeth. I have nothing connected for teeth to the nerve in my jaw. The teeth are just flopping around in there. But the fucking past and the present and all just chaos. Finally, they get it stitched up. They stitched the breeches. There was like 4 little tiny holes that were bleeding, and the blood's going up under my eye, in my temple, into my jaw. It was coming down into my back, all on fire, all of it. Fuck, did it hurt? And all I kept thinking of was that ex-Spider Christ that put all the metal parts in my jaw to control me. Didn't work out. He's doing 100, 200 years in fucking prison. And I'm still going to shoot him when he gets out for taking my fucking life here and torturing me. But that's in the future. Anyway, because I never got what I needed to get for flesh. For fucking, I'm going to fucking shoot him. Unless for some reason I let it go. But at this point, I'm not. Because that shit still haunts me all the time. Go back and watch the video of it. Crazy, man. Anyway, I am laying there at the Outpost Hospital. And they have drugs like Novocaine drugs, or what's that shit they pump in you when you're in pain? I don't even fucking remember. Morphine takes later. They got that, and it fucking knocks you out, and there's zero pain. But it only lasts for like 15, 20 minutes, and then you're back in pain. And that's the way they like to do it. These doctors in St. Lucian, they want you to be in pain so you can fucking react. And they know. But then they see it when you're in pain. Then when you're knocked out, they can come in and stitch it up. That's what they do. I'm like, just keep the shit rolling. Just keep it rolling, man. I don't want this fucking pain. Nope. As I come out of that, I'm doing the truth revealed to what the fuck just happened. Christ is in me. The light Christ. This guy's awesome. Him and his wife are fucking on. They're investigators. Big time investigators. I'm sure there's bigger. But they ain't holding back, boy. Holy shit. All of a sudden, I'm doing the truth reveal, and all of a sudden I see 4 red loogies coming out this side. Priestess was going in this side. And she had white loogies. I see these 4 big ass loogies. Somehow I expose them by saying truth reveal. And I wasn't going to pull them out and make another breach. So what I did was I just put my hands on them and I told myself, release them, release, 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 release. And I slowly pull. I didn't pull. I released them from inside, and they just sort of slid out. 4 of them that I saw. I think there was one down here in my throat somewhere. The thing was, the whole time I was releasing the loogies that the priestess put in, they were white and they were going down. Okay? Priestess is below me because I'm up on 6, 7. Priestess is on 3. These ones were going up and they were red. I told Christ, do you see that? And he goes, yep, I see it. And he goes, just release them, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing good. And I'm releasing them. They're coming out of my fucking temple, the side the pain's on, this side. Sorry. As I'm releasing them, they go up. So whoever put these in me is higher than where I am with the light Christ. Now we're on 6 or 7, but I think they came from the light down. So that's what I think, the Christ. But whoever put these loogies in me was up there. My first thought was Loogie Man, because that's the only other experience I had with loogies. And I'm talking to Chris. I go, you got this? You see this? And I go, follow up, follow these fucking loogies and see where they lead. And he goes, oh, Rich. And I'm going, dude, I'm exposing something that was unknown before. Follow it, follow through. And he goes, just go to sleep and I'll tell you in the morning. So I go to sleep in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck? Those loogies, did you follow them? Did you see where they went? And he goes, I already know where they went. And I'm like, you did? And he goes, yeah, I don't tell you anything. Well, I'm like, why the fuck are they in me? And he goes, well, we gotta learn. And you exposed it, but I already knew it. And he goes, they either go to the regents or the agency in conjunction with the priestess and what you did to her and their own investigation on you. And I know, he goes, I know it was either the regents or the agency. I just got to find out who it was. And I'm working on that right fucking now. He goes, we're taking you back to my place up there in 67 and you can sleep there. And I go, dude, I almost died. Did you hear that doctor said? And he goes, they fucking tortured me. That's fucking torture. He goes, yeah, I know. And he goes, and when I find out who did it, you can charge them with torture. And I go, good, because I'm going to take all their fucking money and their mother's money and their grandma's money. Every fucking thing I can do to them, they're fucking dead. I'm taking them out. And he goes, you have your right. You know, I go, that was torture? And he goes, yeah, that was 100% torture. You almost died last night from torture. Therefore, you can fucking sue them, and I will find who did that. And I'm like, goddamn, brother, where the fuck were you for 12 years? And anyway, I'm freaking out that this guy is committed, and he's good at his fucking job. And when he finds out, and then somebody fucking jack off in the fucking background started yelling at me. And I'm like, who the fuck is that asshole? And he's telling me, you fucking manipulated the whole thing. I go, dude, I was making fucking trains. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't really fucking, shut up, you fucking fucker. And I pissed him off. I don't even know who he goes, Rich, stop fucking talking. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, do you know where you are? We had to come here and use their facilities. I go, yeah. Do you know where you are? And he goes, no. And he goes, do you know what the outpost is? The outpost, do you know what it is? And I go, no, it's an outpost, a fucking old age home for grandmas. That's what I'm figuring, a fucking tourist spot for fucking rich people. Because they didn't want to take me here. I said, take me to Rose City. They go, Rose City is the most fucking corrupt goddamn place in the world. We ain't taking you there. I go, fuck, are you kidding me? There's 1,000 fucking beautiful girls running around there and cool bars and cool things. It's all Christians, but they're all uptight and you're not allowed to swear or anything. He goes, there's a lot you don't know. So they didn't take me to Rose City because it's so fucking corrupt and bullshit. And Christ doesn't agree with it, but he does. I don't understand. I'll make another fucking video about that later. But it's far away. I wanted to go to an outpost because it was a nice, quiet place, and then you can sleep beautiful. You feel like a fucking baby. And I go, that's where I want to sleep, away from the priestess and her goddamn loogies. I'll fucking move here. I don't care. Whatever it takes. Get these fucking things out of me. He goes, do you know what the fucking outpost is? I go, it's an old age home, nice and quiet for old people. And I go, no, it's not a fucking retirement home, dude. I'm like, what is it then? He goes, the outpost is a listening post for the agency. You're in the agency's property. That's why we didn't want to take you here. And I'm like, it's a fucking listening outpost? He goes, for the agency. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And he goes, Christ brought you here. Before I showed up, one of the Christs brought you here. Yeah. And he goes, do you really know why he brought you here? Well, he didn't tell me it was a fucking agency outpost. And the agency is like the fucking CIA looking for communists or something. That's the shit they feed us. And I don't like the fucking agency. He goes, do you know why when your seeds were being taken, they brought you to the fucking outpost? And I go, no. I have no clue. I know there's a guard up there on the wall. A big, mean looking motherfucker. But he never told me it was an outpost for fucking agency. So, and he goes, this outpost tracks all important communications in and out of St. Lucian of 25 million people or more, or something like that. He goes, that's all they do. They investigate. And you got wrapped up with the priestess from your past 200 fucking years ago, before the outpost was even here. And you're wrapped up in the middle of it. And I'm here to fucking find out who's doing what, and we're going to settle this and get you fucking normal. And I'm like, cool. So, there you go. Shit I didn't even know. I still don't know. I don't know what the hell. It's like Rose City is like a cult city. And they call it Rose City. All beautiful, happy people walking around, playing fucking. And it's not playing. I mean, they drink in them bars and fucking. But then none of them swore. I'm like, hey man, how the fuck are you doing? He's like, I'm like, what? He goes, she swore. I'm like, and? Well, I was there for like 2 days and they kicked me out because I swore. I go, fuck, I hate to see you. If I walked down the street with a shotgun, what would you do? And now I'm starting to get it. There's like this mind fuck cult thing going on in Rose City. Some offshoot of Christianity that we'll put them all over there in Rose City. This Christ that I'm with, he hates it. He fucking hates Rose City for what they stand for or what they're doing over there. He says it's a big fucking load of bullshit. Anyway, guys, that's my update. Still, no, the Christ says he knows, or he knows who did it, or he don't know the name, or maybe he does. I don't fucking know. He goes, he didn't tell me, probably to keep me safe. And these guys have been batting 100, man. I got 20 goddamn C's back. 22, maybe 3 more to go. But he's holding them because he's using them in conjunction with the investigation. So I'm like, dude, fucking rock on. Fucking keep it solid. We're cool. Truth revealed, motherfucker. Anyway, I'm afraid to go to St. Lucian. I'm up on the 6th and 7th right now. I'm afraid to sleep in St. Lucian because all the fucking loogies and the pain I went through in a day and a half. Absolute fucking hell. They're being charged as shit. I fucking guarantee it. I still want revenge for Crazy Man because I'm not satisfied. That fucker's still walking and talking. He ain't got no trauma for what he did to me. I'm still living with the fucking trauma of what he did to me. He's all fucking cool, having a good gay time with his boyfriends in fucking prison. No fucking way you're gonna fucking suffer as far as I can get. So that's me in my Christianity, in my brain. Revenge, motherfucker. Until I let it go and I move on for some fucking reason. But this fucking guy, he's still talking shit to me once in a while. I can hear him fucking barking in the background. And I'm like, you better fucking hope you never get out and I'm dead. When I die and you get out, I'll be waiting for you, motherfucker. You have no idea. Welcome to fucking Venus. Welcome to Mercury, because that's where you're going, motherfucker. Oh, yeah. I've never been to Mercury. Fuck, I don't know. I gotta be there to know where to go to open that fucking door. If I don't know, then I ain't going. I'm not in this state anyway. Anyway, brutal. Brutal. And I had to get this made because I know more shit's coming. Hopefully, it's not painful. I hate pain. Oh my god. I hate a fucking stub toe. That is over the top. Stubbing my toe, stepping on a fucking Lego. That's over the top. This shit, death sentence, man. You're fucking lucky you lived through it. There's nothing you can do. Nothing. If I didn't have all these Christ taking care of me and doctors and in the astral taking care of me, if I wasn't with Christ, I'd be a fucking lunatic running around the fucking streets, just fucking gone. Fucking police would just shoot me in the head and I'd fucking shake their fucking hand. All right. So, there you go. When I'm in pain. Other than that, I'm all right. So, I don't make this too longer. I'm still going to do the light experiences, the new playlist, but I ain't had the time. I barely had enough energy to make this. So later, guys. Stop recording. Come on, fuck. Recording. Stop.